What's going on, LEGO builders and gamers? This is the Weekly Brick. Christian, who was the president of the Weekly Brick, is here. And before I start this little video blog, let me just explain some changes that are going to be going on to this channel. Evident by when you clicked on it, you see the channel name is not the Weekly Brick anymore. It is COD Gamer 62J on PlayStation 3. That is my PSN name on the PlayStation 3. So if you want to add me or send me a message or whatever you want, that'd be great. I could try to figure out ways to include you guys on the PlayStation Network in future videos. But yeah, so the reason why I changed name is because I'm not doing as many LEGO videos as I used to anymore. I still do like LEGOs, but it's just that I feel they take more time to do than gameplay videos, which I'm going to start doing when the fall season starts, and I'm going to explain that a little bit later in this video. But I don't want to get in the way of what the real topic of this video is. But also because a lot of work, personal matters and stuff, they're just getting in the way of actually taking time to take hours to produce LEGO related videos. So I'm halting anything LEGO related for now until I really do have the appropriate amount of time to do it. Okay, so, but I'm not leaving anyone hanging because, as you can see from my new YouTube username, that I'm primarily going to be focusing on games and the ones I particularly like. So let's talk about the fall gaming season and what I'll be involved with and how I'll be participating in that. I know GamesCon's going on right now. I was reading all the awesome articles about what's going on. PlayStation 4, Xbox One. Since this always seems to be an issue out there, just because my name is COD Gamer 62J on PlayStation 3 doesn't mean I don't respect the Xbox community. I have a friend, one of my best friends, who we play Xbox every time I go over to his house, and I appreciate the Xbox. It's just I don't have one, and I have a partially greater liking towards the PlayStation because I grew up with the PlayStation. My dad had the PlayStation 1. We don't currently have the PlayStation 1 anymore. It was sold. I have a PlayStation 2 that I interestingly bought in 2010, back when they were like $50, and I know they're probably a little less than that. I bought like 10, 15 games, but I still have the console. Maybe in a different video or something I could show you the console. I have the original fat version. I bought it at GameStop. It's a little dirty because it's used, obviously, but I had like 10, 15 games for it, but I had to sell them all in order to get my beauty, the PlayStation 3. I got the 160GB Slim, not the Super Slim, in December of 2011, which means I'm coming up on 2 years with the PlayStation, and I think I'm going to do a little special video about that. It was like December 5th or so. I was supposed to get it for Christmas, but we got a little early. I didn't open it on Christmas, to keep the tradition, because I got 2 little brothers, and tradition, it's great for the family and stuff, so I went along with it, and I waited a couple of weeks, about 20 days, to actually open the PlayStation. And, it was agonizing because you're staring at it in your living room next to the Christmas tree, and you're like, I want to open it already. I want to play. I'm like, it was like agonizing, but it was worth it because once I opened that baby up and started playing it, it was great. The first game I got for it was Black Ops, the original Black Ops, and you should have seen me. I was ranking up fast. I was learning all tips and tricks. I mean, I had Black Ops before on the Wii, and before the Wii version, I had the DS version. I remember I was like, it came out in 2010, so I was going into second year of middle school, and I was not going into it, I was in it already, and I was so excited when my parents bought me the DS version of Black Ops. And if you compare the DS version of Black Ops to a PS3, Xbox, or PC version, I mean, there is no comparison. Even the Wii version. But the Wii version pales in comparison to the PS3, Xbox, or PC versions because of the higher graphic capability, DLC support, and there's so many other things. I'm not going to get into start bashing Nintendo because I do enjoy Nintendo, but just not as much as I used to. I was a big Mario fanatic back then, but I've grown into different interests. That's it. I don't knock the series. I'm just not into it as much anymore. So what I'm trying to do before I really begin this video, I don't want it to get long-winded, is I want to address these things that I notice constantly on videos and people's blogs and major YouTube users, that people start fan wars, saying bad comments, and I'm like, enough with that. I mean, Weekly Brick videos, I've seen some really nice comments, support of the years I started. I mean, I started the Weekly Brick in 2009. I was like in 5th grade. So, I mean, what do you expect? My Lego skills have changed and my video game skills have changed. So, I get really upset when I see really unnecessary, stupid comments. So I just want to get my stance on opinions out there. I am open to everybody else's opinions. You can state your opinions, I don't care, on my videos, but make sure it's proper and everything. I want a community on here that's nice and appreciates all types of gaming. That's why I'm going to try to do a series with my friend, maybe like a little like radio podcast series on YouTube about Xbox, showing some of his skills. We can work together and show some Xbox, to show the Xbox fans out there some stuff on my channel, the new Weekly Brick, I'm going to call it. And of course my PlayStation expertise. You'll be seeing a lot of PlayStation related stuff. And maybe a little PC and Nintendo, because I know my brother uses a Nintendo, and I think they would truly appreciate me giving them the opportunity to use my channel. Now, the main subject of this video is the fall video game season and how I'll be participating in that. I got 3 games on hold currently for the PlayStation 3 at my local GameStop. They are Call of Duty Ghosts, Battlefield 4, and Lego Marvel Superheroes. Now, there's 2 other games that are coming out that I don't have holds on, but I'm anticipating of getting eventually, maybe in the beginning of the new year. Grand Theft Auto 5, which looks amazing, and we're going to talk a little bit about Grand Theft Auto later, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And me and Assassin's Creed, we got a odd relationship, but I love it, and I'll explain that in a couple of minutes. So you'll be seeing those videos on the forefront. I'm going to try to buy some sort of game capture cards and filming to put gameplay up. But I really will put a lot of videos like this talking about my experiences with the games and a first-hand review. And of course, maybe some unboxings. I know unboxings are pretty popular. They might seem boring to some, but unboxings are pretty cool. You get to see it firsthand. And it makes you want to get the game more. It's something psychological, I guess. I don't know what the heck. But on to the real point of this video. So I kind of went over what to expect on my channel for the fall game season. So you can look up, and I'll have it in the description, the release dates for each of the 3 games, all the games that I mentioned in this video for PlayStation 3 and Xbox and PC. And I'll try to do my best for every console to get a release date in the description. But if I can't, I'm sorry. You can look it up on Google or Bing or whatever search engine you use. You know, there's so many out there. You know, that's another thing, search engines. As long as it gives you a website, what the heck, Google, Bing, Bada Boom, whatever it's called, I really don't care. But yeah, on to the real point of this video. The 3 games I've been playing a lot recently. Grand Theft Auto 4, which, and don't shoot me for this, I just bought for the first time 2 weeks ago Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 3. Now, onto my Assassin's Creed 3 love-hate relationship. I was primarily a first-person shooter kind of guy for my first year of the PlayStation. The first Assassin's Creed game I got, which was pretty common. My friend, the first Assassin's Creed game he got is also AC3. It was AC3 for me, but I got it on the release date in October 2012, I remember. I live in New York, so it was during Superstorm Sandy, and I was frantic to get it, and I actually ventured out in the strong winds to a local game store instead of going to GameStop, and I got the game, and it was great. I played it. It just took a little time to get used to it, because, you know, it's different. It's not a first-person shooter, obviously. There are shooting aspects, but they're completely different than something you'd find in Call of Duty or Battlefield. Oh, and also Battlefield, I've just gotten to this year, about April. Love Battlefield. Love Battlefield. I'm one of those type of guys that plays Battlefield and COD and can't nitpick each. They both have their different qualities, although I'm kind of disappointed with Black Ops 2 in its latter years. Like, it's the things that are going on with it, and I'm going to explain in a different video why my love for Black Ops 2 is kind of fading away. Sorry, guys. It's starting to get annoying to me. So, that love-hate relationship I was explaining, but Assassin's Creed kind of got hard, towards the latter part of the sequences, and I was having difficulty with it because it's such a jump from different genres, so I decided to ease off of it for a little bit, and I bought Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Brotherhood to me is a little better than Assassin's Creed 3. If I was giving out of 100%, I'd give Assassin's Creed 3 94, and I'd give Assassin's Creed Brotherhood like a 97, because I think an Assassin's Creed Brotherhood goes quicker. I'm not going to say it's easier, but smoother, and there's a lot more, it's like a build-up, and you're starting to see how the stories connect, and it really explains to me how Assassin's Creed 3 came the way it is. But I love Assassin's Creed 3. I'm playing it now a little bit more. I'm actually replaying missions because I'm a trophy fanatic, trophy junkie. I love getting those trophies on the PlayStation 3, which are called achievements on Xbox. So I go back, I go on the ps3trophies.com. Excellent site. Link will be in the description. I look up different trophies like I did this weekend with Gran Turismo 5, another great game, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Grand Theft Auto. I take their tips, and it's great. And I'm going to be doing that trophy hunt with Noire, another excellent game. I'll also put in the link in my description. Sorry, it sounded asinine. I'll put it in my description box for this video, the games I do have. So if you want to add me as a friend or message me on PlayStation 3, you'll see what type of games I play, and I'm going to put which ones I play primarily, because there's some games on that list that I don't play as much and won't see me on offline as much. But yeah, so that love-hate relationship is starting to be more loving. I'm seeing more clips of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, it's looking amazing. It really is. I mean, that game, I don't care if it's on the PlayStation 3, 4, Xbox 360, or Xbox One. All the consoles are really showing potential for this season. So, that's why I primarily are playing the Assassin's Creed series, and I'm becoming a junkie with that. I'm going to have more videos primarily about why I do certain things on Assassin's Creed 3, and some tips and tricks about that. Oh, and also on the other Assassin's titles. So I'm going to have like an Assassin's Creed video series for you guys. Grand Theft Auto 4, excellent game. Sorry I'm not spending so much time on Grand Theft Auto 4 talking about it, because this video is kind of getting long. Also comment if you want to how long you think I should make vlogs like this, video vlogs like this, because I don't want them to sound long-winded. I've been told in the past I talk too much, but there's so much to say. How do you get it in one video? Grand Theft Auto 4, suggestion of a friend who just recently got it. There's so much to do. There's so much to do in Assassin's Creed as well. Those are my so much to do games. There's so much to do in them. There's not just standard missions. There's side missions. There's different things. Character interaction. The girlfriends. The like ratings. Getting special abilities. And then you could just mess about and free roam, or all the great multiplayer options, or even go around as Nico Bellic, the main character. You probably know already. And just go bowl by yourself and play darts. And, I mean, it's like stuff that you wouldn't think. It's like, basically, it's living in that world of Liberty City. It's a great simulation. And I consider it a simulation because it's like amazing. So much to do. It's like, I've never seen a game. I mean, the graphics might be so-so on PlayStation 3. I know they're way better on PC. But who cares? When you're having that much fun and there's so much to do, it's such an open world. I've yet to discover everything, which will be amazing that they can fit all that into a game. It kind of makes other games that can't do that, Black Ops 2, kind of make me upset, because I'm like, hey, if they could do that 4 years ago, why can't you do it 4 years now? 4 years into the future. So, great games. I'm on them primarily now, so if you want to do multiplayer or whatever, I just got into Assassin's Creed multiplayer. I didn't like it in the beginning because it was so drastic and I thought it was a little boring. I just played a match on AC Brotherhood to get the full synchronization trophy. I just did it for that reason. I'm going to go on again this week. It's that fun. It's different. I'm not going to say I'm really good at the multiplayer, but for me, that haven't played it before, I'm alright, in my opinion. So, yes, that's about it. Thank you for coming to the brand new weekly brick. It's called COD Gamer 62J on PS3 now. It's I know. It's a long title, but it gets it out there. I might be changing it around. I'll give you guys notice if I do. But thanks a lot for listening, and peace. Have a good day. Have a good life. Yada yada yada. Enjoy, 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 and thanks for coming, watching this video. And there'll be more to come. Just wait and see.